I'm running late again. It's 1:58 a.m. And almost 2. I need to go to sleep, and I need to post this video before I go to sleep. Obviously, I could post it tomorrow and still not break my streak because I've been uploading these consistently after midnight. But I want to finish it. It's a nice ritual that I've built up, to be able to uh, rely on something to occupy me before I go to sleep, and now keeping me from going to sleep. It's nice though to have something to finish before going to sleep and not going to sleep on your own time. I don't know why. Maybe it's looking back on high school and the stuff that you had to do before going to sleep. I don't know, but hi, I'm Jet, and this is the reality check. A show that's about the fact that I'm late and why that's important. Anemoia is, I don't know how to say that word, but it's the feeling of nostalgia for something that never happened. I feel that feeling quite a bit, especially since I've joined the English YouTube community quite late, and since I'm an avid enjoyer of that sort of content, they always, eventually all the YouTubers you watch go back to the early days and what made them get into video creation. And for a lot of people, that's video game high school, man. It's Freddie Wong. It's these people that made the stuff. And for me, I could have never watched it even if I wanted to. I back then I didn't speak English at all. I didn't speak a word of English, or maybe I did like 3. I knew colors probably and numbers 1 to 10, but that's about it. That feeling of nostalgia for something that never happened happens to me a lot, and I was just having this huge nostalgia boner for video game high school video game VGHS. I was getting this big nostalgia boner for VGHS, even though it was my first time watching it, and that feeling is nice. I feel like it's very human feeling, empathy. Probably related. I'm an empath, guys. I'm an empath. I can feel empathy. But yeah, I mean, just sharing a moment with someone, even parasocially, it's nice. I don't know. Do I sound like a stan right now? I don't want to sound like a stan. I just watched the stream and enjoyed it, and wanted to share it with you guys. If you haven't watched it, go rewatch it. Go and watch the VOD, because it's worth it. It's a blast. If you've never watched Video Game High School, it's the best way to watch it for the first time. And if you have watched it a while ago, probably go watch it to get that big nostalgia boost again, because nostalgia is important. I don't know why. I mean, I think that every old man at some point is gonna go, "Oh, the good old days," but that's fine. Honestly, I used to be quite annoyed at people that did that, but now that I'm starting to get older, goddamn, I'm getting old. I'm 20 now. Wow, 20 years old. I'm so old. But now that I'm getting a little bit more context on why people do that, it is a nostalgia thing. It is going back to a simpler time, and that feeling it's nice to know that you can pretty much get it even though you haven't watched VGHS 2012. But that production though is so well made. The show is amazing. The characters are great, and it was just great seeing Ted Schlatt and Connor just fucking fanboy over Freddy. It was just the funnest time. I hope I haven't watched the entire stream. I'm at like the last episode or something like that, so just I hope it's gonna be good. I hope season 3 is as good as season 2 is, and as good as season 1. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the show. I guess I wanted to tell you guys that. And another place that I feel Anemoia in is the Weekly Slap, which is the basis or the father of this channel. At least I would like to think so. I'm making the Weekly Slap adopt me. I'm a bastard child. I was born with fucking, I don't know, randomly. But because back then I didn't even play Call of Duty. I wasn't around Call of Duty commentary times. The only, you know, stories I could tell you about me playing Call of Duty was going to the neighborhood place for children. I don't know how to call it, but there was a bunch of consoles and like a pool table and stuff like that. And you would go in there. You could give like the lady 25 cents and she would give you a candy bar. It was amazing. But there was a Xbox 360, and that was the only Xbox 360 I had access to because my parents didn't want, violence in video games, stuff like that. So I would go in and I would play Modern Warfare 2. No, it's not Modern Warfare 2. It was Black Ops 2, I think. Yeah, it was Black Ops 2, and we would play on Hijack and just 1v1s against people, against everybody. And we would have our own kind of little build. My friend had like ballistic knife and a shield. I was the guy that would just like, since I couldn't shoot for shit, I would just like take every machine gun and just like fucking blast everything that I saw moving. But it was fun, and I could see why people would like that. I remember buying Advanced Warfare and playing for 2 hours and saying like, "This is poopy butthole. I don't like this." But I paid $70 for it, and that was the last time that I would ever pay for a video game like that. But yeah, I guess that's it. Good night.